Welcome to Planty Classroom. As I start planning next year's classroom, I've been gathering pieces that will help me create a warm and welcoming learning space for my students. Today I'm sharing a few recent Goodwill finds, along with some treasures I already had at home that may finally have a place in my classroom. Let's take a look and see what I found. The first thing I picked up was this set of placemat. I love that it's bamboo and it has that beautiful green color that I like. And I am going to put these over the shelf so I can lay down my other items. I purchased, this one cost $3. Let me see. $3.18. Not a bad price. And then this one was my most pricey item that I did buy, but I couldn't leave it behind. I love the way the artificial flowers just flow. Isn't it gorgeous? And this one cost me $7.18. And this is going to go on top of this, on top of the placemat. Then I also found this one, which cost me $5.18. And I think I can also put not an artificial plant, but a real plant in there. Maybe a pothos, or maybe my Brazil. Who knows? And then this one was chipped. Let me see if I can show you right there. So they gave me this one for $2. And I did like the design and the colors. The green, the pink, the mustard color. I love those colors. And I think it goes well with the theme that I am going to decorate my classroom with. And then I did find this one. See, this one is also broken, but I am going to remove the plant, the artificial plants. These are all artificial just in case, and place it in here. Oops. That is the purpose. I purchased this chip little teacup. Hopefully my vision will turn out good. And then I got two of these for $3.18. And the last item, no, I have two more actually. This one, I was thinking maybe we can put some pencils and markers and so forth. And that one cost me $3.18 as well. Let me show you the last three items. And this one I also paid about $2 because I didn't notice that the tip was broken when I took it to the register. But I'm going in for a kind of a Zenzi kind of vibe. So I thought that would work fantastic. And this thing here that's so heavy. I don't know, it's a candle. Maybe it was a candle holder or something. I don't know. But, oh, she's heavy. And I think those two would work on a shelf. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And then this as a sign, I am going to create something with my Cricut and use it as a sign. And this one I paid $5.18. Those items in that basket are also thrift items that I've had for years. And I used to be an administrator at a Head Start, a center manager at a Head Start program. And I was there for approximately 5 years. In December 2025 is when I returned to the classroom. And a lot of the items that I did have for my classroom, I don't have any longer. So now I have to go out and purchase things. But I am excited about what's in there that I will also show you, because those were also thrifted from Goodwill, other places like Salvation Army. There are so many thrift stores here in Ocala and Gainesville. I live in Florida. And I am going to show you all my thrifty items that I will be purchasing and I have purchased for my Planty Classroom. I was so excited to find these two lamps. They were purchased at a thrift shop and I paid $7 for the pair. I believe I am going to place one in the calm down corner and the other one will be placed in the library. I do not know how things are going to look until I get into the classroom and set everything up. But this was also purchased at a thrift shop. And I use it for all my extra supplies when I pack my plants. But that was a good find. I think I paid $3 for this whole set. And the Susie and the Darlie, I wasn't able to erase, but I don't mind. Let's see what else I can show you. Oh, this I also purchased. This one was at Goodwill. And I paid $5.99 for this one. I would like it to be like hanged on the wall with a couple of more baskets like these, or I don't know, but I envision it on the wall. I'm gonna ask my husband to somehow put a clip or some sort of hanging device right here so I can hang it on a command hook. Let's see. This I also found. I paid 99 cents for it. And I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but it goes well with my theme. So I'm going to find a spot for that. I found 3 of these and I paid $6 for them. And they're different sizes. I'm using one right here. See that one? Oh, here. See, this is what I envision. A couple of different baskets surrounding that plate. I think it's gonna look great. Here's another little basket I found. And this one I also paid 99 cents for. And then here is a shoe rack that I will maybe use for, have no idea what I'm going to use this for. But again, it's very nature looking, that brown and cream that I am decorating my class with. So I will find a spot for it. I have so many more things that I've thrifted. I've thrifted that basket as well. And I showed you this basket that I thrifted. This one cost me about $10. And that one was 99 cents. This place where I purchased my baskets, they have all their basket, no matter the size, well, reasonably. And they priced them at 99 cents. I do have to go back and see if I can find a couple of more different sizes for that wall I envision. Today I am in Owego, New York, and I am walking around the neighborhood, and I found this huge antique shop. So I decided to stop in and see what we can find for our Planty Classroom. Join me. My focus is to find some baskets. But again, because I am in New York, I won't be able to carry anything quite heavy or big. Like this, for example. This would be perfect for my classroom. Same with that beautiful basket there. So I am limited on what I can take with me. And there's so many pretty things here that, like this, you can use in your yard. Here's some baskets. A beach cover sombrero. Look at this Harry Potter treasure box. I would use this as a treasure box. Not trying to break it. What do we see here? $28 on a Panda camera. Interesting. A beautiful stool right there. Luggages. I would do so many things with this. 58 and 79. Look at this treasure. What do you call that? So many goodies in here. This place is about 2 stories high. And there are so many sections that I believe you can spend 2 to 3 hours just looking at things in here. I'm not going to be able to go to every cranny, crook and cranny, but it says vintage egg timer, hand painted. I don't know how vintage that is because I've seen that in other places, but here's some stamps. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Fairy for 11. That is very pretty. Now, would it arrive safely at home? You know, these people in the airport, they throw their luggage. I would have to put it in my purse if I were to buy that. Guys, remember this? Spiral graph. This is $48. Now, I remember that when I was a little girl. We used to play with those. My grandchildren wouldn't know who or what these toys are. It's just fun to come and see all the antiques. Some more Tupperware. My mother used to have those. This is memory lane. I don't remember any of these. I'm not that old, but I do remember the Tupperwares. What a beautiful tray. So big. Oh, it's heavy too. Let me see, how much is it? $25. Not a bad price for that size. Let me put this back. Be careful. Love it. If I were to live here, that would be something I would purchase. Here's a little basket. $5. Not sure. I see something back here. This is something I would purchase. $4.99. Maybe. Let me hold on to it. I arrived at my daughter's house, and let me show you what I purchased in that beautiful antique store. And this was, in my opinion, a great find. This blanket was handmade, and it only cost me, it's large too. I'll show you how large it is in a minute. But it only cost me $20. $20 on this. This pen, I believe, will look great on the wall. Besides my baskets, cost me $2 too. And then where I found that heavy wooden tray, I got this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this. Also handmade. And I paid $4 for this. I think it's a bit pricey, but I did like the design. And I think it will look fantastic in my Planty Classroom. And then I got this one for $1. And I was thinking of using this as a coaster for my coffee mug. And then as I was walking towards the house, I found another antique shop, and I found these, which were the ones I was hoping to find, this size. And I paid $2.75 for this. This one is a weird one because I don't know if it was meant to be attached, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna maybe double it and use it as a coaster. So those were my antique shop, purchases. And I think this is going to look fantastic on my teacher chair. Not sure yet. Oh, let me show you how big it is. Almost the door length. It's almost the length of the door, so she is pretty big. I don't know if I should rinse it, wash it, or just give it a rinse, but what do you guys think? $20 on this beautiful blanket.
And that is everything I found. Some of these pieces were recent thrift finds, and some have been waiting for the perfect purpose. I'm excited to give them a new life in my classroom. If you are excited to see how these finds come together in my classroom, don't forget to subscribe and join me as we build the Planty Classroom together. Remember, growth looks different for everyone. I will see you in the next one.